Dzień dobry moi drodzy, jestem w drugim odcinku Genshin Impact i dzisiaj za to, że Keja jest po prostu moją ulubioną postacią, zamierzam zrobić sobie questa z Keją. Znaczy Keja jest jedną z moich ulubionych postaci, więc jakby też nie dziwcie się, jeżeli to były na przykład jakieś wielkie progresy nie zaciekawi, w sensie na przykład między pierwszym a drugim no nic nie będzie, bo zasiadam na nagrywanie od razu po skończeniu nagrywania pierwszego odcinka. A na przykład między, nie wiem, czwartym a piątym będą jakieś większe zmiany, typu skrzynki, nowe bronie, wiadomo, takie rzeczy przeróżne. Więc zapewne będę miał czas tylko na nagrywanie piątek wieczór i soboty wieczór, bo pewnie później nie będzie mi się chciało bardziej tego nagrywać. W sensie też nie będę miał czasu, więc po prostu posiedzę i ponagrywam tyle, ile mogę. Co my tu mamy z Keją? Co chcesz mi powiedzieć, mordo? Co się dzieje, ziomeczku?
Envoy sent by the Animo God to save this mere mortal. Could you spare a moment?
Ew, cut it out.
I'm on.
I cannot let my peers hear about this. I cannot seek help from anyone else but you. Please, let us move to somewhere more fit for such conversations. Let's talk in the courtyard, just outside headquarters. Come with me.
Okay.
What's with the sneakiness?
Secret Pirate Treasure. Dobrze. Wow, ale to miejsce jest bardzo ładne.
This place will do.
No to mów, o co chodzi, mordeczko.
Tell us what it's about already.
How should I begin? Oh, right. Let me tell you a secret first.
Całkiem szybko jak na to, że dopiero się zapoznaliśmy.
Don't worry. Hyman's lips are sealed.
As a matter of fact, my grandfather was a pirate.
Oh,
Wait, why do you sound so blithe? Do you think I'm making it up?
Tak.
Look at my eye patch. I inherited it from my grandfather, and this is solid proof that we are related by blood. Yesterday, I was glancing through the notes my grandfather left and stumbled upon records that spoke of a treasure.
treasure?
According to his notes, the treasure is buried in the lost Arcadian ruins.
Treasure.
But the location of the ruins is currently unknown. I've tried searching for clues.
Treasure!
No, każdy zrozumiał już.
Where is it? Gold? Or better yet, gems?
Treasures that consist of nothing but gold and gems are third-rate treasures. My grandfather's treasure is a sword. A magic sword that grants the wielder unrivaled power.
Oh, wow!
The sword was dropped from Celestia into the sea by a god. It was later salvaged by my grandfather's crew by pure coincidence. The moment he gripped the sword, thunder roared, billows howled, and the clear skies were suddenly swallowed by raging winds. With the might of the magic sword, my grandfather went on to defeat a hydra, a silver-haired banshee, a wicked abyss dragon. But the immense power of the sword enticed many more greedy pirates. To avoid meaningless conflicts, my grandfather hid the magic sword. These incredibly thrilling adventures are romances that could only be told by pirates.
Holy moly! That's just insane!
A gang of treasure hoarders has been very active lately, and many ruins have had their relics stolen by them. I'm afraid that they will soon discover the Arcadian ruins, and the magic sword will be lost.
We won't let it fall into the wrong hands. We must get the sword before them. You just rest assured that we are here to help.
Wow. Great. Please keep it a secret. I'll wait for your good news.
Hey, so what you think? Isn't it exciting? We're talking about a super duper powerful sword.
Ale jeszcze się przekonać palną inaczej.
If we
To śmieszne w sumie, że jak mówi o sobie jako o piracie, a Mondstadt nawet nie ma dostępu do morza, więc taka śmieszna sprawa. Jest wirus. Aha, do siebie mam iść?
Hey, kiddo. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Hej.
We're not here for something that boring. We're looking
I
for
know.
something that fell from Celestia. One that can kill 8-headed banshees and silver-haired hydras. It's super mega uber powerful. It's fine as long as Paimon doesn't tell them the treasure's location. So, Cyrus, do you know where the lost Arcadian ruins are supposed to be?
Arcadian ruins. Never heard of them. Thanks for your intel anyway. If you do find these ruins, I'd love to see them.
My intel?
What is Intel?
Still no clues. Well, it's not like it's gonna be easy. Come on, it's the hiding place of the super amazing sword. Anyway, we should go meet up with Gaia first.
Oh, you're back. Do you have news for me?
Listen, we asked around the Adventures Guild and found, well, nothing.
That much is expected.
Why is that?
Oh, I only mean that what's the fun in finding it without the hard work? However, I do have some clues. I sent someone to collate black market intel. It seems that someone does know about the Arcadian ruins.
Really? Where's the guy?
Now, as per the black market's rules, they will send someone to meet us to prevent leaks. We will be meeting the informant at the Whispering Woods.
Then what are we waiting here for?
That's right. You read my mind. I am a knight, so I shouldn't have any dealings with the black market. You have my thanks. Of course, you'll be compensated for your troubles by the knights.
Oh, no problemo.
Tak. Rozumiem. Wiecie co? Ja mam taki pomysł, że załóżmy to. Okej, Open 35, dziękuję. To jest handel. O Jezus. Dishes to pewnie będą być. Właśnie. A czym nie? To pewnie też nie wiem, po zrobienie teraz. Okej, nie mam pojęcia co to jest, a tu jest Blue Seed. Okej. Bardzo dziwnie to wygląda. O, ale to nie coś jeszcze jest. Gdzie? O! Aha, If I was rich man. Pamiętam tą piosenkę. Muszę być bardzo dawno. O Jezu. A co level jest Battle Pass? Aha, Test Run? No tak, bo już jest jeden. Jest już Cypress. Właśnie. No. Mam... Nawet... Mam 10 iszy niebieskich uzbieranych, więc ja nie mogę się doczekać. Uliszujemy i to nam się trafi. Mówię nic? Kurde, bo ja już zrobił jednego isza, ja się popłaczę. How dumb I could be. No, jakaś czwórka. Kto będzie? Co you? O, okej. Ja się popłaczę, jak głupi można być. Nie zaduszmy to nie będzie. Dokładnie. Ja tak życzenia nie zrobił, bo... Dawno się nie mieszało. No dobrze, mamy ciągła w każdym razie. Ciągle, pokaż się. No jest spoko generalnie.
Look! Oh, she's in
O,
trouble!
Cool it!
Oh, that was fast.
Why is this happening to me? I shouldn't have helped him.
Komu? Duże auto, come on.
Him who?
Thanks so much for saving me. You're far more reliable than those Favonius guys.
It's nothing. He's a traveler. He has to deal with stuff like this all the time.
Dokładnie.
Traveler? I've heard stories about you. I didn't think I'd be saved by the one I'm here to meet.
Oh, so you're the...
I didn't know how I could pay you back initially, but now I think I'll just give you the intel for free. People in our circle know how important the network is.
O, dzięki wielkie.
Lucky? But it's lucky for Kaya, isn't it? He's supposed to pay for the intel.
Listen well then. The intel on the Arcadian ruins. 3 six-armed giants reside in the city in the lake. 2 guard the statue, 1 the treasure.
Right. Wait, is that it?
There's also this map that came with it.
Could this be the expert's the spot?
Kojarzę chyba, gdzie
So
to
the clue
jest.
is more like a riddle. Well, should be a piece of cake for you, right? Paimon'll leave you to it then.
No,
Well, if
obviously,
you
nie?
can't solve it, we can ask Kaya. He seems like a nerd too.
I'll leave you the intel so you can review it at any time.
Thanks, Vile. 3 six-armed giants reside in the city in the lake. 2 guard the
Nie mam
statue.
pojęcia, o co chodzi naprawdę.
1 the treasure.
Pewnie się znajdą
What does
znowu.
that mean? If you don't want to ask Kaya, you better figure it out.
No zastanawiam się czemu, ale nie mam pojęcia, o co chodzi. Treasure Clue? Boże, jak ja tego nie pamiętam kompletnie. Read. Chciałam po prostu tam iść. Na chęt. Nie, ja się nie zapytam o wskazówkę. Ja sam to rozwiążę. Nie potrzeba. O, widzicie? Chyba znalazłam to, co mi chodziło. A bo to już może być tam. Chociaż nie potem skrzynka. Tam jest jakaś skrzynka na górze. Zobaczmy to.
A reward on the road.
Rolnic i... Chyba nie to. Ja po skminie sam, tak? O! I co? I nie potrzebuję jego pomocy. Fugers.
Ooh, let me see what's inside. She doesn't love him at all. The passion rushing through the clear spring is just a front. When she's cold and alone, her true heart is revealed. There's another map.
Wiem, gdzie to jest.
More riddles. Paimon's dizzy already. Oh no, Paimon used up all her brain juice.
Ja naprawdę sam się
Paimon will
być
let
na
you
moje
have all the
ujęcie
fun.
wysyła.
Or you could get Kaya to help.
Sorry, no, ale nie.
Dodge this!
Aha, Pan Boże.
Cool it!
Kurde, o. O, naprawdę? Co? No
This
dobrze.
time, the mysteries have all been solved. It sure took a lot of work. But in all fairness, this treasure map really is terrible.
Nie wiem, gdzie
It
to
looks
jest.
like it was drawn by a pirate. So, now... You
No
read
oczywiście
my
jest
mind.
przeżył.
Paimon's so happy. else to get there before we do.
Obviously.
Like the treasure hoarders Gaia told us about.
Dokładnie. Boże, jakie nie pamiętam. To jest jeden z moich komfort charakterów. Kompletnie nie
Anyways,
pamiętam jego
Paimon
story.
just wants to borrow the sword to...
Nie ma dziwnie.
No, you heard nothing. Paimon just wants to see it. Definitely not to become super mega powerful and do nothing but play.
I know.
Alright, Paimon will save the chit-chat for later.
Dobry plan.
Arcadian treasure hunt, here we go! This must be the Arcadian ruins. Is it just me? Or does it look plain?
Wiesz co
Oh,
sądzę?
Paimon gets it! The perfect disguise is always in plain sight.
Bardzo możliwe.
Kaya's grandpa sure is impressive. Oh, mice!
No ja nie wiem.
It's no time to get suspicious. We're close. Hurry, the treasure is waiting for us.
Wpływa na mogę być fajnie, a wiesz. Dobra, let's go. Nie no, spoko, mam te wszystkie elementy, mogę iść dalej. Ja się zastanawiam, czy po prostu zawsze umierałem na tej domenie, żeby nie mogłem mi przejść. I teraz ja też mam takie flashbacki, nie? Prawdopodobnie na tym na pewno umierałem. Oj, bye, have a beautiful time. Nie będzie przykręcać się blisko na pewno. Oj.
Oh, is this the end?
Niemożliwe.
Where are you, my treasure?
Nie od razu twój.
Let's look around.
I'll save you the trouble. How about you let me take over?
Walka z treasure hoarderem?
Sharp eye, but too slow. I'm Izzard. I thank you both on behalf of the treasure hoarders.
We've been keeping a low profile. How did word get out? Paimon won't let you have the treasure without a fight.
You would be wise not to underestimate us. My gang is just outside waiting for my order. However, they're not as sociable as me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to rain on your parade, but your gang won't be participating in your current plan. If you'd like to ask why, you can go see them in Mondstadt prison. Or perhaps you'd prefer to join them permanently.
The Knights.
Hey, it's Kaya.
No, there he is.
He wants to steal your treasure. Get him.
Ugh, almost had it.
Oh, you mean the treasure? Sorry, but there wasn't any treasure to begin with. You came all the way for nothing. Just give it
Jesus
up.
got pranked.
What? No treasure? Did Kaya just say there isn't any treasure?
You got me good. Didn't think the Knights would resort to such tactics.
A thief has no right to criticize the methods of the Knights of Favonius. Wait, what are you?
You're not gonna get me. Okay. Oh God. What is this? I didn't mean it.
O. Bardzo wielkie o.
What a troublemaker.
O.
You, Knight. You're not gonna watch me die, are ya?
What an interesting suggestion.
Fine. I'll confess and go quietly. Please, just help me.
Boże, was jest tu
Alright then.
więcej, o Boże.
Guess I will have to do some overtime work
Potem
after
się
all.
wdęć, monto, tak, mordo. Jest sabyku. O, okej. Reinguard.
How embarrassing. Having my life saved by a knight.
Don't forget what you promised, or that thing will be the least of your worries.
Hey, is this how the Knights of Favonius treats the people they catch?
No cóż,
I'm just joking. All right, let's take him back.
Sir! Yes, sir! Captain, should we take these two in as well?
excuse me?
What?
Of course not. They are the ones who made this arrest possible. Without them spreading our fabricated intel, we wouldn't have been able to catch the treasure hoarders.
You're a bad man for lying to me. Shame on the knights.
All right, stop it already. Though the treasure doesn't exist, you did want it for yourself, didn't you? Otherwise, you would have informed me of your intentions, no?
That? Well, let's go. Paimon's done talking to him.
That's sweet.
Just a sec. You did help me out, so you do deserve
Oh.
a reward. This is the triumphant harbinger of dawn that points towards victory. As its name suggests, it symbolizes light and victory. If you don't mind, I would like to present you with this harbinger of dawn as a reward.
Harbinger of Dawn?
That's right. It suits a well-cultured and disciplined person such as yourself. Wouldn't you say, Paimon?
Well, if the reward is this Harbinger of Dawn,
Nie kojarzę
You'd
Harbinger
forgive
z
me,
Dawn.
right?
Czym to jest?
I'm honored to have such an understanding friend.
yes.
You have my apologies for the deception. I will not use the same method twice. What a wonderful day. Now, I have to go interrogate my suspect. Please excuse me. Do come visit me at our headquarters when you have the chance.
Hmm. O, to tyle i to jest ten quest Kane? I krótki był, actually. A i dostaję tutaj rzeczy na Kane, okej, I see. Dobra, I'm gonna leave. Zobaczymy jakie mamy questy, bo już odcinek będzie kończyć, bo tak. Dobra, więc po dłuższym namysłu zdecydowałam, że jednak nie skończymy tylko robić zadań na questie K, tylko zrobimy coś jeszcze. Widzę skrzynkę, ale teraz do niej nie pójdę, ale w międzyczasie co mam w e-mailu? O, okej, odejmij. To nie wiem, co to. To tak, po pierwsze tak, wbiłem 11 rank. Właśnie przed chwilą zostałem pierdyknięty przez piorun. No to było było bardzo łatwe, ja w szoku jestem. To też udało mi się zrobić kwestię. To nowy gra jest całkiem ładny, podoba mi się. Co to jest? Aha. To co? Tego, żebym pozbierał. Nie muszę słowić. To tyle. Oprócz tego, że 19, to jeszcze ubierzemy sobie to. Udało mi się ten handel krajem. Mam to zrobić teraz, bo ten kraj Adesma jest niedaleko, nie? Zwłaszcza też trochę pointów ogarnąłem. O, proszę, ile mi do tego poziomu da. To pewnie też wbijemy ten rank 12. Tam na niby siedzi. Będzie ciężkie, bo nie mam tarczy i on mi zamrozi w każdej chwili. Było znacznie prostsze niż sądziłem. O, żaba. Weźmy żabę.
A reward on the road.
Dobra, myślę, że tak tutaj będzie co odcinek, będziemy sobie wypełniać te stąd questy. Okej, let's go. Claim. O! Dobra, chapter 3, co wiesz? Oho, to wszystko? No patrz. A nie, process free ingredients, okej. No tak, jakieś artefakty. Aventura ten. Artefakty przydałby się ogarnąć i popodmienić. Co tu masz? Crit damage. Jakim crit damage? A wiesz co? Może tak to będzie lepsze. Weźmy to chwilę, weźmy. Do 4 levela. Nie no, film to jest standard. Może 2. Jeszcze, żebyśmy sprawili zaraz na zepsu. O, crit damage się robi. Mi się tak na głównym koncie te materiały robiły. No, wydaje mi się, że zostawię, bo crit damage mogę sobie też przyjąć. Co my tu jeszcze mamy? O, nowe questy, to zaraz tam pójdziemy. Co mi się to wszystko daje? No i co tak mamy robić, jak się nie demonstruje? Czemu tak bardzo łatwo mi się crit damage, a my na moim głównym koncie nie chcę? No to proszę. To chodzi o... bo zapomniemy imienia. O to Go Boom. Tak to country? No to z Katarzyną też porozmawiamy. No nie pamiętam jak on Shani, no tak. O, najpierw porozmawiamy z nią.
Doesn't that shop look interesting?
Za to się nie
Let's see what they're
odkładał
selling.
paru tygodni dobrych.
Welcome. Every treasure here is unique, guaranteed.
Yep. There's nothing here that Paimon recognizes. That's for sure.
What did I tell you? These are all rare items brought back by adventurers from all corners of the world. Is there anything that catches your eye?
A cena?
No need. I forgot to mention, I operate on a trading basis. Goods for goods. No mora accepted here. I've
Naprawdę?
been trying to make something a bit special recently, and I need a lot of animo sigils to decorate it with. Do you have any animo sigils with you?
No oczywiście.
It seems the Animo Archon approves of your adventures then. More to the point, any animal sigils you find you can trade in here for items in the shop.
To wiem, dziękuję. No tak, i to chwilę będę zbierać, bo to mi się przyda najbardziej. Pamiętam też, że raz ktoś gadał takie w ogóle bullshity, żeby to zbierać, żeby tego nie wydawać w tym sklepie. Absolutnie, bo to się może przydać i naprawdę to się przydaje po prostu do sklepu. A drugą opinię słyszałem taką,
Animo
że
sigils appear all over Mondstadt. If you
żeby
find
po prostu
yourself
tego
short,
inaczej
just
nigdzie
keep
tej
exploring.
waluty nie spędzisz. Jakby za głupoty ludzie gadają, nie znam się na przykład Boże
What could
Święty.
be more beautiful than a gift from the Animal Archon?
Okay, you got me. It's actually more complicated than that, but it's easier for people to understand if I just say it's for decoration. Obviously, the reason I need animo sigils is because they have properties that other materials cannot provide.
But it's working. Paimon's curious now.
Well, it wouldn't be much of a surprise if I gave everything away now, would it? Do come again soon, and bring me lots and lots of animo sigils next time. Please also visit if you come across any weird and wonderful treasures on your adventures.
Dobra, to już mamy. Collector of Animal Civilis. Ile mam? Aha, no tak, przecież mam boczkę, ale... Zrobiłam, ale robiłam mniejsza i mi w ogóle wypadł... Chyba nie wiem, czy to robiłam z wami tego, ale mi wypadł... Nie, to mi wypadł w ogóle. Mój faworyt. Szkoda tylko, że nie mam materiałów na niego. Można zrobić te... Co mogę zrobić? Było 3 potrzebne. I dla mnie 3 minuty. I teraz do Katriny, skoro mam u niej odebrać za levele i mam u niej zadanie też.
We meet again, avid adventurer. Are your adventures going smoothly? It is always that way when you are starting out. Preparing properly before an adventure can help things go more smoothly. It seems that you have a wealth of experience under your belt now. Time to introduce you to the formal work of the guild. The guild receives requests from far and wide each day, and assigns commissions to adventurers accordingly. These commissioned adventures are the main source of compensation for our guild members.
What kind of commissions are they?
It is a mixed bag. Anything from running an errand for fellow citizens to dealing with monsters. Some are textbook, others are extremely dangerous. But you do not have to take my word for it. You should find out for yourself. Here you can find the details of today's commissions.
Mogę szkołę
Please
robić?
report
Komu?
back to me upon completion. There will be a generous reward waiting for you. Excellent. I knew I could count on you. I await your return with great anticipation. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Myślałem, że komisje są od levela 15. Nie wiem. O, puść mnie. Dobrze znać skróty klawiszowe. Ja wiem, jak to działa. O, Jezu, nie. Jeszcze second try? O. No i tak zmieram do mnie, bo... O. Rozumiem,
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Pokaż mi, co mi dasz. Może... Bierę. Ja to bierę na mojego tego. Lera. To się przyda. Listen here, mam coś, czym to zamienić w ogóle? Gdzieś tam jest. Aha. Bierę. Oj. A to ma jakieś zadanie na TT? Aha, no to nie wiem, w międzyczasie może gdzieś będziemy... O, co nie? Przechodzić obok, to wtedy zrobimy te komisze. Jezu, ja potrzebuję większej staminy. Ale żeby mieć większą staminę... Jezu. Muszę iść... Ja muszę zrobić questy, żeby odblokować stąd terrora, bo tam jest też parę. Jak to moje... O, co zrobiłem? Nie zaliczyło się? Aha, 3 osobne. Nie wiem, weźmy cukiera. Nie no, jeden, proszę. 10 minut mordo. Ale się będzie. Aha, i nawet nie muszę zbierać. Ja nie wiem. Chciałam zobaczyć staty. No, to też zrobimy. No, complete an expedition. Oj. Jeszcze nie chcę z tobą zobaczyć. Co mnie wycieszy do zrobienia? Gdzie mamy teraz questy? Teraz chodźmy do Amber generalnie. Fight with the wind.
Hey, traveler! I've been looking for you everywhere. How's that wind glider I gave you last time? Seems like it's really growing on you. But then again, you don't have a gliding license, do you? A gliding license? What's that? Isn't it obvious? You gotta have a gliding license to legally glide in Mondstadt. Oh, but we've been gliding for ages now. This is the first we've heard about it. Yeah, you've been gliding all over the place. Everyone's noticed.
Oj.
So, you came looking for us because you want to give us a gliding license? No way! The Knights of Favonius have strict rules. You need to pass an exam, and only then will the Knights issue your license. Today, I'm here as an examiner to oversee your official gliding exam. I gave you your wing glider, so this is my responsibility. At least that's what Acting Grandmaster Jean would say. An exam? What a pain in the butt! Then again, since Amber is the examiner...
Oj, tam nie będzie może
I'm sure you'll glide through it. I mean, the whole city saw how well you flew the day that Storm Terror attacked, so I'm sure you'll have no problems. But we do need to respect the rules and glide properly. Here, take this gliding manual. No need to memorize it. Just be familiar with everything in there. For example, only one person per wing glider. No carrying anything over the set weight limit. No taking off using an animo slime, and so on and so forth. Anyway, be sure to read it, okay? I had to read a load of big, thick books too when Lisa was teaching me magic.
O Jezu.
Wow, that's a big old book! Paimon thinks we best get started. Great, come find me when you're done. I'll be at Windrise.
Gdzie jest Windrise? Pewnie nad jakimś kanionem mnie wyrzuci.
The Knights of Favonia's gliding manual does not sound like a fun read.
Nie, kiedy lektura szkolna.
When the first wisp of wind brushed across the land, birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly. They asked the animal god, "How can we reach the heavens?" To which the animal god replied, "You have yet to find that which is most important." As the god spoke, the wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high into the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky. To the animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now. All we needed was a stronger wind to fly." In reply, the animal god said, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world."
That's a cool story. But is the Knight's gliding manual really written in that style? Huh. Anyway, let's go find Amber.
Dobry pomysł. Kompletnie nie pamiętam tej cutscenki. Wind, courage and wings. Dobra. O, tam jest kolejna skrzynka.
Great, you're here. Did you have a good read-through of the gliding manual? Got all the rules down? Sounds like it was a real drag. I would know. I've been there. The gliding manual is super dry. I couldn't get into it at all. Don't tell Jean, though. Really? Paimon thought there were some pretty cool stories in the gliding manual. Cool stories? Oh, you must mean the example cases in the appendix. Some of them I like. My favorite one is about the illegal Animo slime takeoff. Apparently, if you pop an Animo slime and take off in the burst of wind, it shoots you up really, really high. I really want to try it.
No, ja nie wiem, co jest
No,
takie
not
przyjemne.
that story. Paimon meant the one with the little bird who wanted to learn to fly. What? Let me take a look. Oh, shoot. This is the storybook I used to read as a kid. Oops, sorry. I put both books in the same pile and must have grabbed the wrong one when I was leaving. How in the heck do you confuse a bedtime story with an instruction manual? This is so embarrassing. It's because, maybe deep down inside, that fairy tale is the thing that truly taught me how to glide. What you lacked was not wind. It's courage that's allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world. Reading that gave me the courage to glide, to become an outrider, and to become the gliding champion of Mondstadt. But anyway, let's get back to the exam.
Dobry pomysł.
Don't be nervous. Just glide like you're used to. Okay then, you just need to follow the marked route to the finish.
Let's go. O, a to jest na czas. Mi się trochę kojarzy w ogóle z Mario. O, shoot. A nie, już się udało. Już myślałam, że spadnę. O Jezu, tu jesteś.
You nailed it! But it's no surprise, given the way you handle your glider in a storm. The next part of the exam is in Mondstadt. See you there. Don't keep me waiting.
Okej.
Alrighty then. You heard her. Back to the city. Let's not keep her waiting. Over here. I'm all
zbudować
set up.
wszystkie.
Let's carry on with the exam.
Co znowu?
Same deal as before. Glide through the markers and get to the finish without stopping in the middle.
No tu siedzisz, mordo.
Seems like you've got the hang of wind gliding now. Let's do the final stage. Easy! You've flown this way before anyway! Once you've passed this final stage, you'll finally be able to get your very own gliding license. Just keep thinking about that license. Ready?
O,
Windborne
Bartka coś
traveler,
ode mnie chce.
you are required to land at once by the order of the Knights of Favonius.
Czekaj, co ty chcesz, mordo? Wiesz co? Aha. Burzyna lusta? Czy to źle? Nie, w porządku. Przepraszam, że to się zatrzymało tak. Ale to się stało zbyt szybko. Ej, wait, stop. No, czyli w skrócie chcę uczyć tych ludzi, jak się obronić przed tym wiatrem, jakby znowu nadszedł. Gdzieś tam potwory w Whispering Woods. No oczywiście, że możesz tam liczyć, mordo. Okej. Tak to jest. To zaraz tam pójdziemy.
I am Otto of the Knights of Favonius.
What's going on?
Please,
Złapię za
show
to,
me your
tak?
gliding license.
O.
It is against the law to glide without a license. I am arresting you under Section 7, Article 12 of the Mondstadt Penal Code. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will forever carry on the wind.
Wait, I'm an instructor. This is a gliding exam.
Oh, I see. Well, you picked a bad time to hold your gliding exam.
Really? Why?
The Knights of Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral claiming she saw Raptor gliding around these parts. I thought your student here must have been his partner in crime.
Raptor? Who's that?
Jest Raptor.
A known criminal in Mondstadt. He always uses a wind glider to commit his crimes, so people started calling him Raptor.
Wow, he flies fast then.
So far, we haven't managed to catch him. Our plan this time was to draw him into the cathedral with a precious artifact and ambush him inside. But he escaped with the artifact.
No cóż.
Fortunately, one of the sisters put some secret markings on the artifact using elemental magic. But he was too fast, and we couldn't even keep up with the trail the markings left behind.
Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the job. So tell me, which way did he go?
As far as I know, he was last seen near Springvale. But that was some time ago.
Leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't stand a chance.
Ale zdałem czy nie?
Once we've got this Raptor guy, we'll pick up where we left off. But no need to worry. I'll be sure to have a word with Jean.
Co tam stoi tak? Aha, to Paimon. Tak machała tymi łapami.
Add Astra.
O, jak widzisz? Dobrze.
This is Springvale. There must be some clues about Raptor around here. The sister from the cathedral put some secret animal markings on the artifact he took. Use your elemental sight and keep your eyes peeled for clues.
Okej, wiem jak to działa. Nawet muszę tego
Hey,
wiedzieć.
what do you think this is? It looks like a broken tree branch. Oh, Paimon knows. It's from a frame of a wind glider. Therefore, there are no elemental traces on it. It looks like it's just a plain old tree branch. strip of cloth with animal markings on it. Looking at the design and the way it's woven, there's a good chance it came from a wing glider. Wow, Outriders have to be textile experts now? It's a harder job than Paimon thought. If this really belongs to Raptor, it must mean his wing glider is broken.
O czym chciałam powiedzieć, nie pamiętam już. Coś chyba chciałam powiedzieć. Zanim mi przerwała Paimon.
How do we know if this was left by Raptor or an Animo slime? Animo slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stomped on one to take off. How do we know if this was left by Raptor or an Animo slime? Either way, let's make a mental note of these markings. They're very clear. It appears that the elemental markings point this way. Huh. Well, do you think he ran off ahead? There's only one way to find out. Come on, we should keep following the markings.
Już tak sądzę.
Ooh, what's that? Looks like something's going on up ahead. It sounds like there's a battle going on. Could that be Raptor? Quick, let's keep going.
O, Hilliczurle kogoś kopią.
Thank goodness! The Knights of Favonius have arrived. The hilly trolls won't dare pursue me any longer.
What happened?
I can't believe it, but the hilly trolls attacked our carts. Luckily, I outran them.
Hilly Churls? But I thought the Knights of Favonius had cleared out most of the Hilly Churl camps around these parts.
It's a small camp not too far from the village, but the route I take on my delivery runs ensures I steer clear of it. But today, some crazy fellow suddenly fell out of the sky and landed right in the camp.
Now, who does that remind me of?
Oh, it really riled them up. They chased the funny-looking fellow as he fled, which brought them out into the open. I managed to get away, but they smashed my fruit carts to smithereens. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do when the merchant caravan gets here tomorrow.
Funny looking? In what way?
Oh, he was holding on to something. Must have been heavy because he couldn't glide in a straight line to save his life. Maybe that's why he fell. Honestly, people like that shouldn't be allowed in the skies. It doesn't take a genius to know you're not supposed to carry heavy objects while gliding. I'm gonna report that idiot and make sure he gets his license revoked.
Heavy object? The artifact? This could well be our guy. Tell me, did you see which way he went?
I managed to catch a glimpse as I ran from the hilly churls. I think he went that way.
Seems like a strong lead. On with the chase. Oh, and don't worry. As soon as I get back, I'll tell the knights to mop up the rest of the hilly churls as soon as possible. Apart from the hilly churls, there's a bunch of funny-looking people, too. Judging from the type of wind gliders they've got, I'd say this lot is with Raptor. But if that's the case, what are they hanging around here for? I wonder. Well, this measly bunch can't slow us down, that's for sure. But we also haven't found the artifact, which means Raptor still has it on him. Forget these guys. Come on, let's keep following the elemental markings.
O,
Huh, look where we are. The elemental power on the artifact must have worn off. Raptor must have realized the markings would give away his position and sent his minions to slow us down. That way, when the effect wears off, he can make his escape. He won't get away with this. After him!
o. Ja też nie pamiętam. Ciekawe mnie, kto się okaże tym raptorem.
There's there's only one way over there. Raptor must be up ahead. However, it looks like the only way we can catch up is if we glide. But there's a ton of enemies below. They'll definitely attack us after we take off. If we're gonna do this, we'll have to glide and defeat them in one fell swoop. You still had one stage to go in your exam, right? Yeah, but what's that gotta do with anything? How about we make this the third and final stage of your gliding exam? Are you sure that's how the exam is supposed to go? It's a custom version of the exam, designed by yours truly. Besides, the normal version of the exam wouldn't be fit for the hero of Mondstadt himself. So, what do you say? Woohoo! Good answer! Prepare for takeoff! Raptor awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then that gliding license is yours. Nice! You breezed through it. You're a natural. I knew you'd be fine.
Alright.
All that's left now is to grab ourselves a raptor. Let's go!
O, to tyle? O, a nie, coś dalej.
It looks like there's no way across. Ugh, he must be around here somewhere. Amber! Over there!
If you insist on chasing me, so be it. Huh?
Okay,
Who brought the little girl?
You must be Raptor! You can't escape!
I don't need to escape. There's no way you can make it over here.
Oh, it is pretty high. And quite far.
Oh, little girl, why don't you run along home now and let your leader deal with this? Don't worry, I promise that once the Grandmaster gets here, I'll surrender immediately.
Hey, watch it! You're talking to a Knights of Favonius outrider. You'll be sorry when I arrest you. You're right. Ugh, he's right there in front of us. If only we could glide across.
Widzisz, możemy.
So how did he get across? If it's too far to glide, it's definitely too far for anything like that.
Wiesz.
There's also no sign of an anchor point.
Bye-bye, kiddo.
Oh no! He's getting away! We can't hesitate any longer. The only way to get across is to glide there. But... Don't worry. I'm the gliding champion of Mondstadt, remember? If Raptor can do it, I can do it too.
Oi, Outrider! You have less chance of surviving this than jumping off the Animo God statue in Mondstadt without your wind glider. Haha!
Paimon sees your point. If you rule out everything that's completely impossible, gliding is the only idea left. Remember that book I lent you? The one I thought was the gliding manual, but wasn't? The first birds couldn't fly. Flight was their reward for their courage to plunge into the canyon. Be my witness. Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully...
Wait! Stop! You'll never make it! Come on, off you go now. Back home like a good little girl.
Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully, the wind The wind says I will make it, and that's good enough for me. Amber, no! You're gonna fall! You're gonna... It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber's gliding!
Już myślałem, że
You're
myślę, nie dam
crazy,
rady.
kid! You must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would have jumped otherwise.
The wind takes care of those who have courage. Now sit still and await your arrest, like a good little boy.
No i progress.
All right, I got him! I only noticed the wind current from in the air, and it's the only one. It would be suicide to try and escape in the direction Raptor was going. In other words, the only way Raptor could have gotten out would be this way, past us. Aha! So he was just trying to fool us by acting smug, in the hope that we would just give up and leave. Little did he know, we're not so easily fooled. It was all thanks to your sharp thinking. Just like a wise man once said, once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth. At the end of the day, gliding is 7 parts technique, 3 parts instinct, and then 90 parts courage. What you did now looked more like 99 parts courage. It was just like in my first gliding exam. I was super nervous, but in the end, there was nothing to be afraid of, and I passed no problem. I kinda missed that nervous rush in the exams I've done since then. It just wasn't the same. Sorry. Paimon thought you said you passed no problem. What do you mean exams since then? Well, you see, the thing is, Mondstadt is all no glide zone this, no landing zone that. Every time I get my license, it keeps getting revoked. I must have taken the exam about 15 times altogether. But I always pass the first time. I guess my little gliding manual ain't so bad after all. Let's go and get a copy of the real gliding manual from acting Grandmaster Jean sometime.
No nie, to będzie wredne, Jezu.
I'll head off first because I need to escort Raptor back to the city. Once you're back in the city, don't forget to come find me at the cathedral. I'll issue your gliding license there.
No to co? Skrzynka i koniec.
She just can't sit still, can she? Guess that's why she's the outrider. When this is all done and dusted, let's head to the cathedral in Mondstadt. Getting this gliding license has turned into quite the adventure. Congratulations! Here is your gliding license. You're officially legal now. Yay! I'm not surprised, though. You are a natural after all. Oh, and I'll sign you up for the next wind gliding championship.
O,
I glide so fast that no one can keep up. It's just me up there, on my own, gliding around. It's kinda boring. Oh, fighting talk. It seems you have no idea how terrifying the championship really is. Well, until I kick your butt in the championship, I wish you a happy, liberating, and above all, law-abiding gliding experience. Make sure you obey the rules. Whatever you do, don't get your license revoked. Oh, brother. If you ask me, that's a bit rich coming from Amber.
no i co? Koniec Underquesta. Fajnie było, podoba mi się. Może nowy level? Dropnie. A jeszcze nie tu. Do mosu. Byśmy... Więc tak. No to co? W moim odcinku zrobimy te 2 rzeczy. To jest aha, właściwie ważniejsze to są stare questy, czyli no takie trochę mniej. Wow, that was easy. Oj, albo nie, oj, oj, oj. Dobra, Ez, to było proste. No. Dobra tam. Niedługo dostarcie, dodawaj primierzenie.
You did a fine job.
No.
Outstanding performance considering it was your first time. The
No.
requester even asked me to thank you on their behalf.
No, widzisz.
And, as promised, you are due your reward.
No to co, 14 ary, czy jeszcze nie? Jutro muszę wbijać.
Thank you for completing today's
A.
commitment.
Dobra, ja już znam. Bardzo dużo zadam.
Sorry
Yes.
to bother you again. I am delighted to hear that. In which case, let me try to make this quick.
No dajesz.
We are most grateful for your commission completion to date. The Guild's reputation has grown stronger as a result. However, another consequence is that we are receiving an unprecedented number of requests, more than our current numbers can handle.
You want us to do some recruitment for you?
No. Although I appreciate the offer. It would be fantastic to have some new members. But scrambling to officially recruit new members at this stage would not really solve our immediate problems. So what I want to ask is, would your friends have the time to help out? No, that is not what I meant. I know that your friends come from all walks of life, and asking them to become official members may be impractical. My request is of the more presumptuous kind. The guild needs a favor. Right now, we urgently need to find people for our expeditions.
Oh.
We organize expeditions to explore areas around the city and in the wilderness. It is a way to keep ourselves informed of any emerging dangers, unusual activity in the domains, and so on. Since expeditions are not commissioned by a third party, there are no strict deadlines for completion. However, we neglect them at our peril. If trouble were to foment unchecked, it could easily turn into a major disaster.
Pretty important then.
All you need to do is convince them to help. I will take care of all the details. Now, without further ado, let me show you the expeditions that are currently available.
Dobra, let's go. A nie. Tylko tyle, kurde.
You can dispatch someone on an expedition at any time, and they will still be able to join you in your adventures should you need them. You can also choose the length of time for the expedition. After your friend returns, just come here and confirm the outcome. As your adventure rank increases, more dangerous expeditions will become available to you.
After all, with epic power comes epic responsibility.
Dokładnie.
And of course, matching risk with experience is also for everyone's safety. Thanks again for your help. I hope you and your friends can help out with our expeditions as much as possible.
No elegancko. No tak komicznie.
Oh, you shouldn't have. Except you totally should.
This is a token of the Guild's gratitude. We receive many new commissions every day, and without the efforts of each and every adventurer, there is no way we could respond to them all. If you complete enough commissions each day, you will be eligible to claim a special reward from me. Your adventurer handbook keeps a record of how many adventures you complete each day. Make sure you claim your daily rewards on the days that you complete sufficient adventures. There is a limited quantity of rewards, so it will become forfeit should you not claim it. You are more than welcome. After all, you are the one helping me. And please note that helping a fellow adventurer to complete a commission also counts towards your eligibility for a daily reward. We encourage you to work actively with your fellow adventurers. Ad Astra Abyssosque.
No elegancko. Jest to tak wszystko chyba. No. Dobra, w każdym razie dziękuję wam bardzo serdecznie za oglądanie. Jeszcze zobaczę ile mogę I możemy wziąć 2. Ile to mi jest zawrotną ilość 4 możemy? 3 jednak. No trudno. W każdym razie dziękuję wam bardzo serdecznie za oglądanie. Trzymajcie się do kolejnego odcinka. Cześć!